So I'm headed out this weekend on a 2-night, 3-day trip to the Skagit Valley, taking the boys of Venture Company X again, and I just wanted to do a quick run through of the gear that I'll be carrying. So we'll start with my sleep system. Once again, I'll be taking the Cat's Meow 20 degree. I'm not expecting it to get any colder than 0 at night, so this should do me just fine at 0 Celsius. I've got the Thermarest Prolite Plus sleeping pad, the MSR Hubba NX. That's my food. I will do a whole nother video on food, but I am bringing the Bear Vault. This is the BV 500 here, which holds 5 days worth of food. I've got 3 days crammed in there. If I pack it a little neater, I can fit 4.5. For water, I've got my Platypus hydration bladder. I've got the Platypus gravity filter. I've got the Mountain Co-op mech base camp pillow. A little bit of extra weight, but I like it. I like to be comfortable. For clothes, I've got my toque here, or wool hat. In here, I've got a change of socks, wool socks, synthetic underwear, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, and a pair of gloves. I've got a pair of fleece gloves in there for evenings. Here I've got my down puffy. That's Mountain Hardwear. I forget the model. I've had it for a few years. I'm sure you've seen it in some of the other videos. Love it. Nice, keeps me nice and warm. Here I've got my tarp, my Mountain Equipment Co-op Scout tarp, and here I've got pegs, guy lines, and a few beaners for different applications, so I can set it up multiple different ways. We're expecting rain through most of the weekend, so this will probably be our cooking shelter. I've also got my Poncho Tarp. If I wasn't expecting a lot of rain, this would be my whole rain gear right here, but because I am expecting to get quite wet, I'm bringing the Columbia jacket here, pants. I expect I'll be getting quite a bit of rain. For cooking, I've got the GSI Pinnacle Soloist. I've got a measuring cup that I carry in there for my Mountain House meals. Little dish rag to dry the dishes up. For stove, I'm bringing the MSR Pocket Rocket this time. I had to retire my inexpensive Chinese stove because the seal was leaking on it. Every time I'd attach it to the fuel canister, I'd get sprayed with fuel. So I'm back to this one. I replaced the spork that came with this, with the Soloist, with this Jetboil Fork. It extends fairly long, so it's good for getting into Mountain House meals and stuff like that. A little stand for the fuel. It just clips right onto the fuel canister. Gives you added stability. I've got a lighter because there's no piezo igniter on the Pocket Rocket. Salt and pepper. So that's my cook system. I've got Swiss Army knife, a ferro rod for a fire starter in case I need it, whistle for safety, spot device in case we run into any trouble, GPS. In here I have extra batteries for the GPS. I have extra batteries for the GoPro. I put a little piece of tape on each one of these GoPro batteries. As soon as I put it in the GoPro, I peel that tape off, so when I dig in here, if I see one that has no tape, I know it's dead. It's got tape. I know it's fully charged. I'm bringing the waterproof back for the GoPro. If anybody watches Joe Robinette, he forgot to put this on his GoPro and dunked it in to get a nice shot of a turtle, and it took him a day to get his GoPro dried out. I'm glad it still works for him, but anyways, making sure I bring that in case I want to get in the underwater shots or it rains a lot and I want to film. Got my bug hat, sunglasses, pack cover, headlamp, my, I guess it's Lucy powered lantern here. It's a solar powered lantern, so it charges in the daytime with the sun and it inflates. Check out K-Dog Crazy, he's got a great review on this. Excellent little lantern, 12 bucks at Walmart. Compass, map of the area that we're going to be in. Bug spray, some Muscal bug spray because I've heard that there's quite a few mosquitoes out there now. Just prescription pills in a bottle there. Backpack, the MEC Eos 70 liter. Toilet paper, little first aid kit. It's just got some gauze, some band-aids, some mole foam for blisters, rubber gloves in there in case anything major. Deck of cards for evening entertainment, and onto the camera equipment. Case for the GoPro that's on my head right now. Gorilla Pod for the GoPro. The 80 to 200 millimeter zoom lens for the Canon. The new Canon Eos T5i, and on it I have the 18 to 55 mil lens with image stabilizer and ultra quiet focus, so I can use that for video. In here I've got 2 extra batteries for the Canon, and of course this big heavy tripod, so I can get some cool stills of the river, some long exposures, and maybe if the sky's clear for us, some night photography as well. So that's everything I'm bringing for the weekend. It actually wouldn't change much for a week other than the food. I would increase food, and look for a food video coming up later. I want to do one with all my Bower and Lakes food, which I do have in the other room in a big bucket. I've got 7 days worth of Mountain House meals, and I've just got to add a few snacks and things to that. So until next time, thanks for watching.